India traditionally is the highest, just about the highest tariff country. They charge more tariffs than any other country. I remember when Harley Davidson couldn't sell their motorbikes into India because of the fact that India tax was so high, the tariff was so high.
President Donald Trump reinforced his commitment to achieving balanced trade by directing agencies. The new tariffs could increase America's revenue but might also lead to a global trade war and worsen the country's rising inflation. Howard Lutnick, Trump's nominee for Commerce Secretary, stated that the investigation is expected to be completed by April 1st. Lutnick added that Trump would have the authority to decide whether to implement the recommended tariffs starting April 2nd.
Our studies should be all complete by April 1st, so we'll hand the president the opportunity to start on April 2nd if he wants. So I think we'll be ready to go on April 1st, and we'll hand it to the president, and he'll make his decisions. But remember, if they drop their tariffs, prices for Americans are coming down. Our production's going up, and our costs are going down. Remember, it's a two-way street. That's why it's called reciprocal.
Reciprocal tariffs were a central promise of Trump's campaign, designed to counter foreign nations that impose taxes on American goods. Trump has repeatedly argued that these tariffs will correct what he considers unfair trade practices by other nations. Speaking in the Oval Office before signing the Fair and Reciprocal Plan memo, Trump emphasized the importance of reciprocal tariffs. Trump explained that when another country imposes a tax or tariff on U.S. goods, the United States should respond with an identical charge.
India traditionally is the highest, just about the highest tariff country. They charge more tariffs than any other country. And, I mean, we'll be talking about that. But, again, whatever they charge us, we're charging them. So it works out very well. It's a beautiful, simple system. And we don't have to worry about, gee, we're charging too much or too little.
He stated that determining these tariff rates requires examining the trade policies of each country. Trump also pointed out that his administration would consider nations with value-added tax, VAT, systems, which he described as more punitive than tariffs.
Now, as they have a 20% VAT tax, which we're considering to be similar or the same as the tariff.
He argued that a fairer trade policy is necessary to make American goods more competitive in the global market. According to a White House fact sheet, the United States has one of the world's most open economies, but many trading partners restrict U.S. exports. The fact sheet claimed that this lack of trade reciprocity is unfair and contributes to the country's persistent and significant trade deficit. Trump's announcement coincided with his scheduled meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. After signing the memo, Trump specifically mentioned India, asserting that the country imposes the highest tariffs.
India traditionally is the highest, just about the highest tariff country. They charge more tariffs than any other country. India is right at the top of the pack, pretty much. There are a couple of smaller countries that are actually more, but India is they charge tremendous tariffs.
Both Trump and the fact sheet highlighted India's tariffs on U.S. motorcycles as a key example of trade imbalances. Trump recalled that Harley Davidson struggled to sell motorcycles in India due to prohibitively high import taxes.
They charge tremendous tariffs. I remember when Harley Davidson couldn't sell their motorbikes into India because of the fact that India, the tax was so high, the tariff was so high. And Harley was forced to build, I guess they built, I don't know, that was...